Thousands of dollars spent on YouTube guru courses. Not one course, not two, a whole stack of them. Some were cheap, some were surprisingly expensive. Some promised faster growth, more views, more subscribers, and even full-time income from YouTube. And there was one discovery inside all of that spending that completely changed how I look at YouTube growth. It is something almost nobody selling these courses talks about, and if you are trying to grow a channel right now, you need to hear it. When I first started on YouTube, I was the perfect customer for these courses. Videos with titles like How I Got Monetized in 30 Days or The Secret YouTube Formula Nobody is Talking About pulled me in every single time. Then came the screenshots. Thousands of subscribers, millions of views, huge revenue numbers. The message was always the same. Follow this system and you can do it too. So eventually I stopped asking whether I should buy a course and started asking which one. I told myself the answers I could not find for free were hidden behind a paywall. Maybe the real secrets were inside the courses. Maybe successful creators knew something the rest of us simply did not. So I started buying, course after course, creator after creator. At first it felt promising. Professional dashboards, fancy presentations, step-by-step modules, everything looked impressive. But after going through more and more of them, I started noticing something strange. A lot of the courses were teaching almost exactly the same things. Find a niche, create better thumbnails, use stronger titles, hook viewers early, upload consistently, study analytics. None of that advice is wrong. In fact, it is all genuinely important. But here is the problem. Most of it was not new. A lot of what I paid for could have been learned for free from YouTube videos, blog posts, or simply spending time studying successful channels. And that was not even the biggest surprise. The biggest surprise was what was missing. Because while these courses were great at explaining YouTube in general, almost none of them explained my YouTube channel. And that is where things started falling apart. Imagine going to a doctor and saying your arm hurts. Then, instead of examining your arm, they hand you a textbook about human anatomy. Technically, the information is useful, but it does not solve your specific problem. That is exactly how many YouTube courses felt. I did not need another lesson explaining why thumbnails matter. I needed someone to tell me why my thumbnail was not getting clicks. I did not need another chapter about audience retention. I needed someone to explain why viewers were leaving my videos after 30 seconds. The more courses I bought, the more I realized something important. The biggest challenge on YouTube is not usually a lack of information. It is a lack of personalized feedback. Most struggling creators already know they need good thumbnails. Most already know they need strong hooks. Most already know consistency matters. The hard part is identifying exactly what is holding their specific channel back. But then I discovered something even more interesting. The real product many people are buying is not information. It is hope. Hope that the next course will finally reveal the secret. Hope that the next strategy will suddenly unlock growth. Hope that success is one purchase away. I know because I have been there. Every time a course did not deliver the breakthrough I expected, it was tempting to believe the next one would. But eventually I had to face reality. There was no hidden magic formula. There was no secret button successful creators were pressing. There was no underground strategy that instantly generated views. The creators succeeding on YouTube were doing something far less exciting. They were testing, learning, failing, adjusting, and repeating that process over and over again. Which brings me to the biggest lesson I learned from buying all these courses. The value was not in any single tactic. The value was realizing that YouTube's success is far more specific than most courses can teach. Every channel is different. Every audience is different. Every niche is different. What works for one creator can completely fail for another. And that is why blindly copying someone else's blueprint often leads nowhere. So, were the courses worth it? Some contained useful information. A few gave genuinely helpful insights. But none of them delivered the miracle they implied. None of them replaced the need to actually make videos, study your audience, and improve through real experience. If you are thinking about buying a YouTube course, do not expect a shortcut. Expect information, because information can help, but information alone will not build a successful channel. The real work still happens after you close the course and start creating. So if you have been feeling discouraged because a course did not transform your channel overnight, do not worry. You are not failing. You are experiencing what most creators experience. The difference is that very few people talk about it honestly. On this channel, the focus is on what actually works, not what sells the most courses. And if you want to learn how to create videos that give the algorithm more reasons to recommend your content, watch the next video on screen now.